Hey everyone, welcome back to Debt Free by 30. Today I really felt to share a scripture with you guys, and if you're not a Christian, well, you're still welcome to get all kinds of great knowledge from this lesson today. So this scripture in 1 Corinthians, it says, "Be watchful, stand firm in the faith, act like men, be strong, let all that you do be done in love." So just going to break this down a little bit. So being watchful, first of all, the only way to solve a problem is to first realize that there is one. So of course this applies to your finances, because it is so normal for you to wander through life and not make a plan for your finances. So you need to first of all just pay attention. If you're paying attention and doing a budget, you're ahead of the status quo for sure. So if you budget and listen to your spouse and look up from your devices occasionally, there's a really great song by a band called Reliant K. It's called Look On Up, and it just talks about taking a moment to look up from your devices and actually live your life and actually pay attention to what's going on. So if you get nothing else from this video, I would say put down your phone for a little bit and pay attention to your family and pay attention to what's going on in your finances and in the different areas of your life. So stand firm in the faith. There's a really good scripture, and this man is crying out to Jesus and he says, "Lord, I believe, forgive my unbelief." And that's how I feel as a Christian sometimes, is that yes, I have a certain level of faith, but I also realize that it's limited and that I don't see things as God sees them. So I am still working on building my faith and having more. If you're not a Christian, you can have faith in yourself and faith in circumstances and all that. That's all well and good, but I would advise you that you start having faith in God. It would really pay off. Anyway, there's a song by this band called Switchfoot, and it challenges me to doubt my doubts and believe my beliefs. So many times we allow fear to take us off track, and it shouldn't. Okay, and as Zig Ziglar, the great motivator, he once said, "Hope is the great activator, because without hope, you won't do anything." And I think I've mentioned this in other videos before, but if you don't have hope that you can dig out of debt, why would you pay attention to it? Why would you do anything about it? Because you just feel hopeless. But if you can just have enough faith to take those first few steps, you can start to dig out of your situation. And I would challenge you to do that today. Next, it tells us to act like men. So of course, this is targeted to the guys in the audience. And I just came from an awesome men's conference, and it challenged me to really step up and to be the leader that I'm supposed to be, and to be the man that I'm supposed to be, not just in my home as a husband, but also in my community as a leader, and in my church as a leader there, because really there is a big gap, and so many men have just accepted this subpar image of what men are now, and we need to go beyond that. We need to step up our game and be the men that we are supposed to be. As the Order of Man talks about, a man has really three jobs: to protect, to provide, and to preside. So protection, first of all, your family, your wife, your kids, your community, all of those things. You need to be in good enough physical condition that you could actually protect them if there was a circumstance when you have to. And also that means taking ownership and standing up for what you believe in when your beliefs are being attacked, and all of those things. So protecting your family. Providing. So you need to get up in the morning and go to work. You need to earn a living. You need to provide for your family. And I think this is a huge gap, and why so many people are staying at home for so long is that they're not getting in gear as far as the providing side of things. And because they feel inadequate, they just lean on their parents for longer. And I would challenge you to be intentional in stepping out on your own and begin providing, not just for yourself, but eventually for your family. And then presiding, that just is a fancy word for leading. You need to find a way to lead your family. And in order for you to do that, you need to lead yourself first before you can lead anyone else. And then it tells us to be strong, so mentally tough, resilient. This is, of course, a process. You're not going to be the man that you want to be. You're not going to be everything at the highest level immediately. But you can decide today to not be a victim, to not just throw up your hands and give in to circumstances. You can decide today to be strong. And then, of course, love needs to be the motivation behind all of this. It's not false bravado. It's not just this toxic version of masculinity or being a man where you need to be this biker that goes around in, I don't know, leather and stuff. And if you do, I'm not saying that's wrong, but that's not a stereotype that you have to fill in order to be a man. Hatred and fear and bitterness and all of these things, they can be temporary motivators, but if you're going to make lasting change and to be the leader that you should be, you need to be motivated by love, driven by love, and serving those that are around you. There's a song we used to sing in Sunday school when I was a kid, and it's a J-O-I, J-O-I. That must surely mean Jesus first, yourself last, and others in between. Now that's kind of countercultural, and I'm fine with that. I know our world says, oh, you gotta put yourself first, and I agree that you need to take care of yourself. You need to take that time to sharpen the saw, otherwise you're not going to be the best that you can be. But I think if you take that time and put God first and then prioritize those in your life that you need to be pouring into, that you need to be taking care of, that you will have time for yourself as well. It's really a matter of priority, and you need to take care of those around you. You can't just be selfish. So giving is fulfilling. Giving is a reflection of the love that you have for those that are around you. Giving your time and your energy to your spouse or to your loved ones or to your family, to your friends, visiting people that are in need, praying for people, all those things, those are a reflection of gratitude that is deep within you. And really, it's going to be reflected in your finances. So I like, Dave Ramsey talks about it, how money is like a magnifying glass. It just accentuates what is already there. If you're a generous person, if you're a giving person, if you're a loving person, that is going to be magnified by the fact that you have more to give, that there's more margin there. But if you're a jerk, you'll just become a colossal jerk. You'll become one of those people that irritates everyone around them because they are so stingy and they are so greedy and they are so toxic. And we don't want to be that. And part of cultivating that healthy attitude around money is to be giving. So I hope this was a great challenge today. I hope you got something from it. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe. There's always more videos here. And I challenge you today to step up and to be the man that you need to be. God bless.